You weren't always like this. There was a fire once. Raw, wild, unapologetic. Before she left. Before the silence. Before comfort poisoned your hunger. You looked in the mirror and saw a man with war in his eyes. Now you see a shadow. No spark, no edge, no purpose. You didn't lose her. You lost you. She didn't break your heart. You handed it over. And when you did, the fire went out. But here's the truth most won't tell you. She never wanted a boy she could fix. She wanted a man who didn't need saving. A man with fire in his blood. And you forgot it was ever there. There's a moment most men never talk about. A slow, invisible death. Not the death of the body, the death of the edge, the quiet surrender. It doesn't happen all at once. It's not dramatic. It's not loud. It's her saying, I miss how you used to be. It's you skipping the gym once, then again, then forever. It's laughing at jokes you hate. It's staying quiet when your soul wants to scream. It's shrinking because you think that's what love demands. You start giving pieces of yourself away to keep peace. You think compromise is strength. You think softness is respect. But deep down you know, you're betraying the fire that built you. Masculinity isn't violence. It's not rage or cold detachment. It's direction, discipline, dominance over the weak version of yourself. The one who begs for validation, who trades self-respect for temporary affection. You weren't born to be liked. You were born to lead. But somewhere along the way, you let the world tame you. She didn't ask you to, but you did it anyway. You stopped chasing something bigger than her. You stopped being a man of purpose, a man of silence, strength, and substance. So when she left, you blamed her. You said she changed, but maybe she just saw the truth before you did. The truth that you weren't dangerous anymore, not in a toxic way. In the way that made her feel safe, like she was next to something unshakable, like she was part of a mission, not the mission itself. That fire she saw in your eyes when she met you, it wasn't about her, it was about you. Your ambition, your hunger, your soul unchained. And now, you don't even remember what that version of you looked like. You forgot the fire inside. And that's why she left. Not because she stopped loving you, but because you stopped being someone she could believe in. This isn't about her. This is about the man you used to be. The man you buried beneath comfort, distraction, and weakness. You let your fire die. And when the fire goes out, the warmth disappears too. Women don't follow words. They follow energy. Masculine energy. Unshaken, certain, unapologetically alive. You want to know why she left? Because she couldn't feel it anymore. Not the tension, not the edge, not the fire. That fire is the source of everything. Your drive, your discipline, your presence. Without it, you're just another nice guy, another shell of what a man could be. Self-improvement isn't just about building muscle or chasing money. It's about remembering who you are when no one is watching. It's about becoming someone you respect. Not for her, not for validation, but because the version of you that wakes up every day hungry to conquer his own weakness, that man is impossible to leave. You were never meant to be soft, not in spirit, not in purpose. Masculinity is the furnace that forges leadership. Alpha. Mindset isn't arrogance, it's ownership of your pain, your choices, your destiny. You forgot the fire, but that doesn't mean it's gone. It's buried, waiting, smoldering in the ashes of everything you sacrificed to be accepted. This is your warning. Get it back before the world buries what's left of it for good. You wake up and the room feels colder. Not because of the weather, but because you don't know why you woke up. No mission, no fire, just routine. You reach for your phone before your feet even touch the ground. 30 seconds in and your mind is already lost. Scrolling, comparing, watching men you wish you were, while becoming someone you barely recognize. There was a time you woke up with purpose. Before you needed a reason. Before you needed her hand to move. Before comfort sedated the animal inside. And now you chase dopamine instead of discipline. Now you worship comfort like it's a god. But comfort never made kings. You want to be admired, respected, followed. But how do you expect others to follow you when you can't even follow your own word? Heartbreak didn't break you. Rejection didn't destroy you. What destroyed you was forgetting who you are. Not who the world told you to be. Not who she needed you to be. But the man you were before the world got to you. You traded the fire for approval. You smiled when you wanted to roar. You stayed silent when your spirit was screaming. You called it peace. But it was fear. Fear of conflict. Fear of standing alone. Fear of not being enough. Let's tell the truth. You abandoned your mission to orbit hers. You became her emotional support dog, not her protector, not her storm. She craved your strength, not your submission. And deep down, you knew. You knew the moment she started pulling away. You knew when her words became polite, when her touch lost warmth, when her eyes stopped looking up to you and started looking through you. And now you want to rewind, fix it, say the right thing, win her back. But this isn't about her anymore. This is about resurrection. This is about the man you used to be and the man you still could become. So ask yourself, when did you stop leading yourself? When did you stop holding yourself to a standard? When did "I'll do it tomorrow" become your gospel? You think you're tired. You're not. You're weak. And weakness is a choice. So is strength. The truth is brutal and necessary. No one is coming to save you. Not your friends. Not your girl. Not your family. You must become the man who saves himself. The man who moves in silence. Who builds in darkness. Who stops talking and starts becoming. That's how you earn the fire back. You don't find it. You forge it. In the discipline of doing what hurts. In the silence of walking alone. In the war against the version of you that quit when life got hard. You want your power back? Then get up before the world wakes. Sweat before anyone sees. Bleed without broadcasting it. Disappear from the noise and build in the shadows. Because the world doesn't give power to men who ask for it. It gives it to men who take it. With consistency, with hunger, with relentless focus, and when the fire returns, you won't need to say a word. She'll feel it. Everyone will. Your presence will speak for itself. Your silence will carry weight again. Not because you begged for choice, but because you became something unshakable. This is the path of masculine energy. The path of rebuilding your core, of cutting every lie you told yourself to avoid pain, of becoming your own alpha, not the loudest in the room, the quietest in the storm, because a man who walks with fire doesn't chase, he attracts. He doesn't explain, he lives, he doesn't fold, he rises, and if you're still breathing, still broken, still haunted by her absence, then the fire isn't gone. It's just waiting for you to remember. She doesn't think about you anymore. Not the way you think about her. She moved on. And you stayed broken. You lied to yourself. Told yourself she'd come back. But deep down, You knew she couldn't love a man who forgot how to love himself. You traded your edge for her comfort, and in doing so, you became invisible. You used to be feared, respected. Now you beg for attention like a boy. She didn't change. You did, and the version of you she loved, you killed him. The truth is, you were never meant to live like this. Passive, tame, numb. You were meant to burn, to fight, to create, to lead. But life beat it out of you, little by little. Comfort dulled your instincts. Love made you soft. Rejection made you small. And now, you walk like a man, but inside you're just surviving. You want redemption? Then earn it. Through silence, through suffering, through the kind of self-discipline that makes weakness tremble. No more blaming, no more waiting, no more hoping she'll come back. She was a mirror. She saw the fire in you once, and when it went dark, she left, not to punish you, but because there was nothing left to follow. You want to fix that? Then stop chasing her. Chase the fire. Let it hurt. Let it hollow you out. Let it burn away everything soft, fake, weak, and dependent. Because on the other side of that pain is you. The man who wakes before the sun, who speaks with weight, who walks with intent, who doesn't ask for respect, he demands it. Not with words, but with presence. You don't need a second chance with her. You need a first chance with yourself. And that begins the moment you stop trying to be liked and start becoming a man you can't ignore. So if you're still lost, good. Stay lost. Stay broken, and let the fire rebuild you from the ashes. Because when it returns, they'll all know, even her. If this cracked something inside you, don't scroll, don't run. Write it, speak it, bleed it in the comments. Let the world feel the fire waking up again. Maybe she'll see it. Maybe you will, too.